Okay, here we are all set up. Angel Grove High with Ecliptor, the 3 Quantrons, and then our team right here. I have my panic token. Over here, I put back the tokens for the once per battle thing, and there was 4 energy in here at the end of the battle. Cassie absorbed 1 of it, and the other went back to the grid to be lost or whatever. At least we have 2 more here in order to be able to earn a Zord. Hopefully, maybe by the end of this battle, we'll be able to earn 2 more Zords. 1, 2, one once these 2 are filled, and then 1 for defeating Ecliptor. However, I think what I do need to do first is do I want to recover? Let me just count my cards. Hold on. All right, let's go ahead and battle. I'm confident in this. I actually have quite a number of cards in both of the decks. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and do the setup here, and then I'm going to draw, and then we're going to see what we can do. All right, let's start with the Ecliptor here. First one, Eclipse Blade, fast. Deal 2 damage to each ranger, increase by 1 for each shield on the top card of their discard pile. Oh, okay, that's a thing. Oh boy. Next is Regeneration. Flip all defeated Ecliptor cards in this battle face up. They are no longer defeated. Thank God that came early, or else, if it was here and you defeat stuff, that's really bad. Another Eclipse Blade. That is fast. Oh, and it's being pushed. It's being pushed down. Oh, no. Oh, that's 7 health, too. Holy jeez. And, oh, God, that's the worst. That's the worst. Oh, no. I mean, at least it's only 3 Quantrons I gotta deal with, but oh boy, ow, Ecliptor. Cyber Slash fast, not that it matters because I already lose the turn here anyway. Q-Blades, cool, and the third one is Priority Target. All right, so the positive thing here is that there's like no guard at all anywhere on this. However, we do lose the first turn here, but let me draw some cards in order to kind of go from there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw 1 from Cassie. Tough stuff. That's fine. And I'm going to draw 1 from Zhane. Another Silver Strike. Okay. I got a good idea of what I want to do. We just have to wait and see if I can do it. Eclipse Blade. 2 damage to each ranger. Increased by 1 for each shield on top of the discard pile. So Cassie has 1 shield here, so she's taking 2 damage. TJ is going to be taking 3 damage because he has a 2 shield there. And Zane's going to be taking 2 damage because he has 1. Oh boy. Cassie taking 2 damage with 3 cards in her deck. 1, 2. But I revealed this for defense. I can add 1 energy to the pool, or you may spend 1 energy to add 2 to this. All right, I'm spending it. I'm spending it. And that's a 4. That goes on the bottom. Hooray. She has still survived. TJ has to block 3. He's showing a 3, but what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to play the tough stuff that I have in Cassie's hand, so that doubles the number of shields there. So now he is defending for 6, so that goes on the bottom. Zhane, however, just has to take his 2 damage with the Argent Charge, and that goes to his discard pile. Oh, no. So here's where the crazy things are going to happen. I'm going to play Satellite Stunner for 2 energy. So I'm going to use 1 here, and I'm going to use Cassie's from hers as well. I'm going to choose a monster card. For each chosen card, add hit tokens until it has a number equal to 1 less its total hit value, which means I have hit Regenerate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good news is there's only 1 left that she has to hit it for. Bad news is I have to kind of wait it out and hopefully find something good. So yeah, that's the best I can do right now. And of course, the blade goes again. So now Zhane has to do 3 damage, which telekinesis is 3, and that goes in. Oh no, he only has 1 card left. All right, TJ is gonna, oh God, he has to block 3, so that's 1. Oh, come on, 2. Oh, you serious? Oh, he lost 3 cards. And here we go with Cassie. She has 4. Oh no, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, and I know that's a tough stuff. Oh no. So I need to save Zhane before this card triggers. We do have a turn, but before I do that, I'm going to use Cassie's Ready to Rock, which means I'm going to take the only card in Zane's deck, which happens to be the Silverizer Blast. I'm putting that on top of his deck, and then I'm taking the telekinesis and putting it on I'm basically swapping it. This was in the discard, this is in his deck, and we're basically doing this. So this way, when Ecliptor goes, Zhane stays in the fight. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use an energy. We're going to use TJ's energy right here in order to play Cosmic Cleave. If the attack defeats a target, you may place this card on top of your deck instead of discarding it. Good for defense, which is what he's going to need. I'm also going to activate Total Confidence. Well, this will activate first, technically. Another ranger may immediately play one attack card. If the attack defeats the target, gain 2 energy. Cosmic Cleave is going to go against Eclipse Blade. We do have the Mega V3, which is a guaranteed 2 damage. So I'm hoping to at least get one double showing. If I get one of the dice to show 2 hits, I can use Mega V3 to kill it. Cross fingers, please cross fingers. TJ, if there was any time that you needed to roll something strong, it's right here. Yes, yes, there it is. There it is. That's exactly what I needed. Because then I could use Mega V3, exhaust this card when any ranger performs an attack. After rolling, remove 1 tide to add 2 damage to the attack. Removing this means 1, 2, 3, 4 damage going to Ecliptor's Blade. So then this is destroyed, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and do this. That's going to trigger. Now I need to kill this thing right now. So here's what's going to happen. First off, 3 energy is going to the pile here because 2 came in from using Total Confidence, and then I'm going to go ahead and use Silver Charm in order to add that one in here. These are into the discard pile, unfortunately. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do a Silver Strike. There's at least 3 energy in the pool, so this will come back to me. And then I'm going to immediately use TJ's ability. I'm going to remove both dice just for the heck of it to do the 2 damage here to the regenerate, thus destroying this card and getting it out of here. So now I don't have to worry about Ecliptor regenerating anything for as long as I fight him. So this comes back to my hand. Ecliptor goes. And we're going to actually do a crazy setup here. I'm going to do Orbital Dropkick. During the next ranger turn in battle, instead of playing a card, I perform a 3 dice attack and deal 1 damage to each enemy adjacent to it. So we're going to hold that here. Cyber Slash is going to go, deal 3 damage unless a ranger discards 1 card from their hand to prevent it. So I'm going to do that, and I'm actually going to discard one of my Silver Strikes. So that's gone. So now this does nothing. Rangers now go. Cassie is going to do a 3 dice attack, and I'm going to do it against this Ecliptor one right here, right? Maybe I'll do it against this one. I don't know. I got to figure one of these 2. And then it's going to deal 1 damage to each adjacent card. So it would probably hit here, and then it would hit this one. So that's what we're going to do. 3 dice, 4 health. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it not. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, that's great. Oh, 3 dice, 4 health. Yes, 4 damage. Seriously, it is so nice when things work out great. So that goes here. So that's defeated. And I'm going to put a hit token here, and I'm going to put a hit token here. Orbital Dropkick has now been done. Q-Blades is going to trigger. And so that means it'll do 2 damage twice. And Zhane's actually going to take that. Because the 1 card in his deck, hey, look, 3 damage to the bottom. Or 3 defense, I mean. Another 2 hits. Oh, 3 defense to the bottom. He survives. And at this point, we really just have 3 energy in the pool. So I'm just going to play Silver Strike. And hopefully be able to destroy the Eclipse Blade here. And if not, I have 2 chances in order to do it. I would have loved to have been able to knock out one of these guys in order to get that sword. But I'll stick with just beating Ecliptor. That's fine by me. All right. Here we go. First attack against the Eclipse Blade. I need 3 damage to defeat it. And oh my god, he does it. He does it. He actually does it. That's 3 damage right there. Awesome. Sweet. All right, so that means this is destroyed then, which is fine. So now the Ecliptor is completely gone. Priority target goes. So that's 3 damage to the lead ranger, which is TJ, unfortunately. He does have 2 cards in his deck. So that's 1, 2. I'm sorry, he has 3 cards. That's fine. And there we go. Okay, so he survives that, no problem. And now we get 1 more turn again. And of course, this went back to my hand, and I'm going to play it again because I have the energy. We're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to go after this card because I only need 1 damage to do it. I have 2 dice. I can do 1 damage for 2 dice. Right. 1 damage for 2 dice. That should be no problem. There it is. God, he did 3 damage again? Dang, Zhane. I should have went off with something else, but that's okay. I'd rather have the guarantee win. That's fine by me. All right, so I can take this hit token and put it here. We didn't get the 2 Zords like I wanted, but at the very least, we were able to do that. So, even though Ecliptor's done, Rangers, they sound like Goldar for a minute, sorry. But he is beaten. This comes back, so that is no longer panicked. We have defeated the 4 cards from Ecliptor, which is awesome. Was there anything else in his deck that was menacing? Hold on. We did not see Eye of Ecliptor. Half of the Rangers in battle, rounded up, must each shuffle their deck and then discard half their deck. Oh, God. And then Mirror Image. Guard passive. While this card is in play, deal 3 damage at the start of each enemy turn in battle. Oh, man, those would have been awful if they got played. All right, this comes back to my hand. These go away, and now we can actually divvy out the energy that's here, giving 1 to TJ, 1 to Cassie. Move this from 1. Please don't come up, Mr. Raised Number. And we get Hushka! Oh, Mega V1. Exhaust this card when any ranger performs a maneuver or reaction. Gain 1 energy. Oh, good. I could do that. I need to gain energy. That ranger may place that card on the bottom of their deck instead of discarding it. Yeah, a lot of my guys keep dying real quickly here, so that is needed to keep them alive. Put these back up here. And I will meet you at the big board. Awesome. So the good news about it all is that nobody fell during battle. So I still have all of my energy, which is great. Second thing that's great is I get a 6th action token in order to do whatever I need to. Now, the issue I have is the industrial district right here is very close to panicking, but nothing else is really that close. There will be another monster that comes out in the next round. So I almost guarantee that this is going to panic and something else is going to panic as well. So yeah, I have to, I'm going to stay here in Angel Grove High. I'm not going to move. I'm actually going to probably, I know none of my Rangers need cards back. I need energy, but they need cards back in their deck. So let me go ahead and look at those. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to flip both of these. I'm going to take 2 refresh actions. So everybody's going to guaranteed 6 shields and 1 is going to get 12. So let's see who gets the 12. I got a bunch of cards going back for TJ right here. So he's just going to get a 6 shield recover. So that'll be good for him. A lot of good stuff in order to help out. Zhane also will be getting just a standard 6 shield heal right here. Again, a lot of cards going in. A lot of these are going to help out amazing, especially when a new boss comes up. So we'll see how that works. And this, to believe it or not, actually all equals out to 12. So Cassie's getting the double refresh on her. And this completely resets her deck. So she is fully healed. She's good to go for the next round. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and just reset all of these tokens. Let's go ahead and bring back our Mega V3, which I had exhausted. That is now fully up, and we have that and Mega V1 as well. So both of these are going to be very good to help in battle. And let's go ahead and go to the next deployment phase. All right, I am nervous about this one, but let's just see what happens. First draw. Oh, God, we got the monster already. Oh, no. All right, well, there he is, Darkonda, the crazy bounty hunter that jumped around a lot in space. Never could be trusted by, the villains that he worked with, and he was really nasty to the Rangers, if I can remember. There's actually a special scenario out right now that features Ecliptor and Darkonda when they fuse together. I may do that later in the future, but for right now, we just have to worry about him and a Super Putty going to the surf spot. So let's go ahead and put the putty here, and we'll put Darkonda here as well. So this is obviously panicked with 3 super putties, whereas Ecliptor had him and 3 Quantrons. But we're not done flipping out yet, so let's see what else is going to come out. All right, you can move out of here. We don't have to worry about you anymore. But the next one is 2 Quantrons at KO 35. All right, so that's 2 there. No problem. And then we have 1 Quantron at KO 35. That's starting to fill up. Okay. Next, we have 2 Quantrons in the Industrial District, which, as I predicted, now this panics, because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So we got that panicked and this panicked. And the final flip is going to be a 3. Watch it. It's going to be a 3. Nope, it's a 2. It's a 2 at Angel Grove High, 2 super putties. Which is not good because I don't think I saw any 3 super putties. So that means in the next deployment phase, they are just going to be out all over the place. So I need to do what I can to clear up as much as I can in order to be able to fit all of those putties on the board. Okay, choices need to be made. Do we go right to the Industrial District and start knocking that down, thinning the herd there? Do we go to KO35 to clear that out before going to Darkonda? Because even if I knock out the 4 here, it's not going to take away the token, because it's still going to be there. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to move the Rangers to here, do a battle, then move to Darkonda, and try to take him out there. That's going to be my plan, and my cross fingers hope that if I clear this out and clear this out, that's plenty of space for other things to go on, and just hope that the boss lands in a spot that's not going to hurt me. All right, let's go ahead and flip that and do the move. So then, just to like walk it through a little bit more, we used 1 to move, we'll use 1 to fight, we'll use another to move, and then we have 3 here in order to do what we need to. So we can definitely use 1 to fight, 1 to refresh, and 1 to fight again, should Darkonda overwhelm us and everything. We also have the healing in the center, so we can kind of like, if somebody needs to take a hit and go down for the team, I think we'll be all right, because we don't have all the panic. And if all of this panics next turn and all of these are gone, I think I would have enough of these tokens in order to be able to survive the whole round. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're going with. Let's go and see what we can do about these 4 guys. I feel like the Quantrons aren't so bad, so I think I should be able to do this. If we defeat all 4, that will not only get us another Zord, but make it a lot easier for the next round. So, Q-Blades, I like that. There's only 2 health. Priority target, 3. I'm actually going to make Cassie the, lead ranger for this one, just FYI. Next one for the Quantrons, we're going to go with Phalanx Formation, Guard Passive, great. And lastly, we have another Q-Blades. All right, so this is 1 health equal to the number of foot soldiers at a location. So this is a 4 health card right now. 2, 2, 3, and 4. Just got to remember these are guarded, but I should be able to get past those. At least I hope so. I put the 1 energy into here, so let's go ahead and draw on up. I'm going to actually grab 1, 2 from Cassie. All right, that should be okay. And then I'm going to grab 1, 2 for Tej, and then 1. Do I want to grab another one for... No, I'm going to grab another TJ1. Okay. Buster Rifle. Okay. I think I should be able to do this pretty good. I may actually just begin with the Satellite Stunner. Yeah, I'm going to actually do that. So there are no fast cards here, so that means the Rangers are going to get the first turn. And I will go ahead and play the Satellite Stunner. I'm going to use the 2 energy from here. And what that's going to do is I'm going to choose 2 foot soldiers. I'm going to choose the Phalanx Formation, and I'll choose priority target, just because it's the most in that. So they get damage tokens on them equal to their total health minus 1. So now these only need 1 more health in order to defeat the 2 of them, whereas the Q-Blades need 2, and this Q-Blade needs 2. So the idea would be to quickly knock this guy out with only 1 damage, or if I kill this, then this will immediately die because the amount of figures will equal the hit tokens on it. And then that leaves these 2 able to be hit as well. So we're going to go with that and hope for the best. So that is the Ranger's turn. And the Q-Blades do go. I'm going to have Cassie take these just because she has a lot of things that she could use to regain its energy. All right, so her first 2 that goes to her, Sweeping Strike, cool, that'll go on the bottom. And the second 2, all right, Orbital Dropkick. No energy gained, but at least she took it. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and use the Buster Rifle there. I'm going to use the Buster Rifle on the Q-Blades that went here because it's the only one I can target. And if I think I destroyed this one, I'll immediately destroy the phalanx formation, which is great because then that's 2 guards gone in 1 shot, and then I just have to worry about these. Cassie's lead ranger should be able to take the hits for that, and then I'll have several turns in order to defeat these 2 guys. So, Buster Rifle, reveal the top card, and that attack deals the damage equal to the shields. I just need 2. I get 3. I get 3 shots. Sweet, from the Astrax. Beautiful, excellent. So, that means the Q-Blades takes 3 damage. Boom, that's gone. And then, because this is gone, it's now 3 figures. This is 3 health. So now that hits the 3 damage tokens here. So the phalanx formation is also actually defeated. That is wonderful. I love it when stuff like that happens. That's great. In addition, we would gain a hit token here and a hit token here. So I'm going to just remove these like so. And we get the Mega V2. Exhaust this card anytime any ranger may exhaust this card anytime any ranger may discard up to 2 cards from their hand, then choose twice that many from their discard pile and place them on top of their deck in any order. Oh my god, that's great. That is awesome. That could refresh a ranger immediately. So then, priority target's going to go. This goes away. Cassie will be taking 3 damage. So, there it is. When this card is revealed for defense, you may spend 1 energy to add 2. I don't want to spend that energy, even though I would keep it. So, sorry. Tough stuff goes away. And then we do, and that goes to the bottom. I was hoping for her other defensive one, but that's all right. I'm actually going to use the Argent Charge right here. So I'm going to spend an energy from Zhane in order to play it. But then I gain 2 energy. So that's 2 gained. And I'm going to go ahead and use his special ability to gain a 3rd energy anyway. I'm going to then have this 2 attack here. I can re-roll these dice if I want to, but I don't really care because I'm going to use TJ's ability to do a guaranteed 2 damage by discarding both of those dice to the Q-Blades here, destroying that. And actually, I can take 2 away here. And there we go. That is beautiful. Awesome. So then that would go here. This would turn. So now the Quantrons have gone. So that's good. I can remove Argent Charge. And we get like 2 more turns in order to do stuff. I'm going to go ahead and just Silver Strike this thing a few times. There's 3 energies in the pool. So I have 2 rolls in order to do 1 damage. I'm going to just swap it to these because you can actually see the results a lot better. So roll number 1. It does 2 damage. That's all I really needed. Perfect. I like it. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to put this right here in order to fill that up. This goes. We have cleared KO 35, which is great. We haven't really used that many cards. There's, yeah, that's a pretty good amount. This goes back to my hand, which is great. And then because we're at the end of the battle, Zhane's going to absorb this energy back to him. Okay, cool. This worked out pretty well. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and flip this. And I'm just going to go and swap this around because we have now moving to the surf spot to take on Darkonda. In the interest of being terrified in order to fight this guy, I'm going to flip this first to refresh. And I'm going to refresh TJ and Zhane to at least get some more cards back into their deck before we go on to this fight. I got these 6 going into TJ's deck, or these 6 shields, I should say. And then I got these going into Zhane's. Hopefully when I shuffle it, I'll get that Silverizer Slash, because that's going to really be helpful. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put down the Darkonda cards first. Again, he is just a simple monster, so we just have to defeat the 4 cards that are here. I'm sure that's easier said than done, because I've never fought this guy before. There we go. Hey, first one, Brutal Pulse. Fast guard, deal 3 damage, each to 3 different rangers. This damage cannot be reduced. Okay, that's fine. That's a thing. All right. Dark Blade, fast guard. Deal 9 damage, divide among the rangers as they choose. This damage cannot be reduced. Okay. Next, another Brutal Pulse. These just keep moving things down. But the good thing is everything is guarded. So nothing is guarded at this point. And finally, we have, wow, while this card is in play, all damage dealt to adjacent Darkonda cards is dealt to this card instead. At the end of each turn, remove 1 hit token from this card. So that's good that it's here, because then this is the only one that as we deal damage to it, this will absorb it. So we can actually kill these two and then work on this later. This is also a passive, so once it gets here, we don't have to worry about him doing anything. And then 3 super putties, which we're not going to be able to touch at all because of the guard, but hopefully they won't do too bad. Putty pummel, that's fine. Another putty pummel, that's fine. Don't be... Okay, swarm attack. 1 damage, plus 1 for each foot soldier in the area, so that's a 4 damage attack. Again, we'll figure that out when we get there. Drawing time. Let's go ahead and draw from Zhane. Total confidence. I'm going to draw 1 more from Zhane. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, Silverizer Slash. That's what I was hoping for. All right, and then I'm going to grab from TJ. Buster Rifle. Sweet. All right, so Zhane and TJ are going to be attacking. Cassie, who's the lead ranger, is going to be kind of defending. So we'll see what happens. All right. Doesn't really matter at this point because it's 3 damage to 3 different rangers. Here we go. Cassie's first 3 damage is a sweeping strike, all 3 damage. That's that. All right. And we have 1. Yeah. 2. Come on. Don't be. Okay. Leave. That's. And here we go. Zhane. 1, 2, 3 for telekinesis. Okay. That's losing a lot of cards right now. All right. We're going to try it. We're going to try the Silverizer Slash. We're going to have a 2 dice. This thing would actually be beneficial if I had more dice to be able to roll on it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 energy in order to target 2 different cards. So it's going to be this Brutal Pulse and this Dark Blade. I'm going to roll the dice, and the worst case scenario, I can use Mega V3 to do 2 guaranteed damage to it. I need to do 4 damage in order to defeat the Dark Blade. I don't want to do the Dark Pulse yet because anything I do on this is just going to go over to here, and then this is going to slowly heal itself. But if I can knock the Dark Blade out, that's 1 less card I got to worry about in order to going forward. And then I'm going to figure out that as well. So let's go ahead and go 1, 2 away, and let's see what we roll. Okay, so what we're hoping for is a double, and then it doesn't really matter what. Oh, okay. See? Then it doesn't matter. That's perfect. That's great. Because then we can take the Mega V3, we can exhaust that card, and then I can remove this from it. Actually, this would technically turn it into a 2 attack. So now I'm doing 4 damage against 2 different targets. And my targets are these 2 right here. This being all the way at the end is actually extremely beneficial. So both of these are destroyed. Hurrah! And that is good. So now we only have 2 more Darkonda cards to worry about, plus then all of these Putty Patrol guys down here. So, and we get another turn immediately. So that's awesome. All right, you go here, you go here, and now we get another turn. Oh man, this stinks. That's a lot of health that I got to do towards that 9 lives. That's 9 health. 9 flipping health. My God, that's going to take like the entire time in order to do. Jeez. All right, well, I'm just going to use Cassie's Comet Kick just to do whatever. I'm going to roll 2 dice, see how much I can do. Yeah, she does 1 damage. So that would go here normally, but instead he's absorbing it. And then actually, even at the end of his turn, that's going to go away. Oh, no, this is going to stink. Oh, no. All right, Brutal Pulse goes. 3 damage to each ranger. Here we go. Cassie, boom, that's 1. 2, 3. Jeez, where's her good stuff? 1. All right, so that's 3. So that goes on the bottom. Okay. And then here we go with Zhane. 1. Jeez. 2. Oh, come on. That goes on the bottom. Man. And then this actually goes away because it re-heals itself. What I'm going to do now, because it is the Ranger's turn once again, is I'm going to play the Buster Rifle. And I'm going to hope for the best here. And I'm going to take the top card that's on TJ's deck and flip it. Hey, cool. All right, so it's 3 damage. So that's 3 damage here. That would actually go 1, 2, 3. So that's that. And the enemy would go. So that would go away. And that would click. And then we would go again. I don't have enough to destroy this thing. I don't. There's no way I could get as much damage as I need to in order to defeat this thing. Oh, that stinks. Oh, this is what I was worried about with Darkonda. Oh, no. All right, I'm going to play Precision Tactics for our turn. It's a maneuver, but I'm also going to go ahead and exhaust Mega V1. Exhaust this card when any ranger performs a maneuver or reaction. Gain an energy. That ranger may place this card on the bottom of the deck instead of discarding it. So I'm going to actually exhaust that. It'll gain an energy, and then Zhane's ability is going to trigger in order to gain another energy. So at least we have 2 energy in the pool for a little something a little later. A ranger of your choice may immediately play 1 card. I'm going to play Silver Strike, and unfortunately, that will not go back to my hand because there's not 3 in there. But at the very least, do I want to roll it, or do I want to just guarantee the 2? I'm going to roll it. I'm going to roll it because if I get 3 damage out of it, that'd be better. Zhane may surprise me and hit 4. It's 2, so whatever. It works out the same. So we go 1, 2. These go away. Putty Pummel goes for 3. I'm going to have Cassie take that. 3 damage. Oh, jeez. I'm going to add an energy to the pool, right? No, I'm going to add 1 shield to that. So that's a 2 there, and then, all right, that's fine. That'll go there. And this heals for 1. Oh, my God, you suck, Darkonda. Okay, new plan. We're going to do Cosmic Cleave. I'm going to go ahead and just spend 1 energy. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to do a 2 dice attack against, I guess I'll do it against Swarm Attack over here. And then if I can beat that, then this target may be placed on top of my deck instead of discarding it. So that's good. That'll keep TJ in the game a little bit more. And I feel like I should be able to beat that with his abilities. So here we go. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to total confidence as well. So this way, if I defeat it, I gain 2 energy. Why the heck not? Come on, TJ. Come on. Come on. Yes! Sweet! That's 3 damage. Awesome. Yeah! Okay, so positive point. Done. Dead. These 2 go here. Awesome. This goes on top of the deck instead of discarding it, and this goes to the discard pile. You're gone, which is good. I do get another one here, so that's 1 less putty I got to worry about. And then 3 damage, which I think is going to go after Cassie. We'll go after Cassie. Here we go. 1, 2. Yeah, sure. You know what? Let's go ahead and spend that to make that a 4 shield. So, boom, you have survived. And that's the end of this particular round. I can't do anything else. I don't have any more cards. So these all get cleaned up and moved out of the way. So now I have 1 less guy to worry about. This stupid 9 lives goes back into his deck. But at least I have defeated 2 out of 4. I have 3, action tokens left. I'm going to do some refreshing. And then I'm going to go in and defeat him officially. So 1 moment while I go ahead. I'm going to do a double refresh, and then we're going to take him down for sure. I'm putting both telekinesis back into Zhane's deck because I can pull immediately at the beginning of the next battle. Hopefully I can grab at least 1 of these when I draw up. 6 shields worth of cards in order to be able to do various strategies, and I hope TJ will be able to, you know, pull once I do some drawing and then figure it out from there, stacking my deck for those Buster Rifles. And then, like I did before, Cassie really only has now 1 card in her discard pile, but she got, you know, TJ and Cassie and Zhane and Cassie were the ones that got powered up or refreshed, I should say. So these go back into her deck for some defense abilities.